Hi there, I'm Debola Jai, popularly known as The Strategist. Welcome to the Business Toolkit for SMEs. Business Toolkit for SMEs is where I basically share tips, nuggets, concepts, and principles to help business owners, entrepreneurs succeed in their business venture, guaranteeing your market success, growing and increased revenues, and eventually dominating your marketplace, right? Please like, share, subscribe. I'm sure someone in your community will benefit from this content. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about marketing. The fundamentals of developing your marketing strategy to ensure that you effectively not just communicate your marketing message, but communicate it in a manner that helps you hit the strategic goals and objectives that has been set for the business part-time. So join me as we look at this all-popular concept called marketing and how you can do that more effectively. So, marketing, right? We're talking about marketing today. Now, truth is, marketing plans can range from something as simple as a one-page summary document to something as voluminous as a 50-page document covering multiple product lines and distribution channels. There's nothing wrong with creating a very detailed plan. However, it's best to create a plan that delivers what you need based on your company's situation. Each company is different, depending on company age, revenue, resources available, and marketing, sales, and expertise. So what are some steps that we can take in developing your marketing plan? One, determine your marketing plan objective. How do you do this? You start by detailing a brief description of your company, the markets you serve, the products and services you sell, as well as a high-level description of the content you plan to include in this marketing plan. Then describe any high-level strategic goals you have for your product, service, and or company. Here are some suggestions to get you started, right? Increase market share is an objective you might have. Overtake your competitors. Better represent your value proposition. Build brand awareness. Add new distribution channels. Improve your selling process. Create strategic partnerships. Create an inbound lead generation system. Increase publicity. Enhance online selling ability. Are a few objectives that you might look at incorporating as the key or as the focus point of your marketing plan. Think about the numeric goals for your plan as well. This is important. Select the goals that are important to you and work with your team to establish the values that you're looking at. So examples are, what are your potential numeric goals? Sort of your gross total revenue, your revenue from new customers, revenue from existing customers, number of new customers, number of total customers, goals by distribution channel, goals by customer or client type, goals by products or service line are a few numeric goals that you want to consider and look at aside from your strategic goals. Your next step is to describe your positioning in the marketplace. The competitive positioning section of your marketing plan outlines how you would differentiate your offering and carve out a spot in the competitive landscape, putting your stake in the ground and winning mind share in the marketplace. In other words, being known for a certain something. Your positioning strategy considers all aspects of your market, its size, characteristics, demographics, psychographics, how you deliver value, and how you stack up against the competition. At the core, your positioning strategy defines what you want to be known for and how you plan to achieve that over a 5 to 10 year time frame. What are the steps to do this? How do you do this is the next question. The first thing you must do is carry out market analysis to determine your competitive position. The key questions are, what sets your product, service, and company apart from your competitors? What value do you provide? And how is it different from the alternatives? Competitive positioning is about defining how you differentiate your offerings and create value for your market. It's about carving out a spot in the competitive landscape and focusing your company or product or service to deliver on that strategy. Your ultimate goal is to win mind share in the market, to be known as a certain something. That really is the idea here in the market's mind. So a good positioning strategy starts with a market profile. You must understand the following. These are basic, these are foundational. To whom are you selling? What does a typical customer look like? In thinking about what a typical customer looks like, you want to think about things like industry, geographical regions, company size, stage, ownership structure. You can go as far as understanding who even makes the buying decisions. Who else influences the buying decisions? Your competitive positioning strategy is the foundation of your entire business. It's the first thing you should pin down if you are launching a new company or product service. It's also important when you are expanding or looking for a new edge. Your marketing plan should include a summary of your market and your competitive positioning strategy. So here you will document the size of your market, list the trends in the market, describe the companies, product or services in your market, as well as the individuals who make the purchase decision. Determine whether your market is in the introductory, growth, mature, or declining stage of its life cycle. This life cycle stage affects your entire marketing strategy, and it will help you determine your high-level positioning strategy as well. The key factor driving your entire business growth strategy. So, in summary, in carrying out your market analysis, you look at market size, typical company/customer profile, market characteristics and trends, determine market life cycle stage, then select your positioning approach. This is kind of like how you phase it out. In determining your positioning approach, consider your method for delivering value. And this is crucial. The concept of value proposition evolved from Harvard Business School research, and has been in the marketplace for decades, right? Some marketers refer to value proposition as a key selling point or a differentiator used to persuade. We refer to the term value proposition as the method you use to deliver value to your market. Please, this is key. Value proposition is not just about the features of your product. It refers to the method you use to deliver value. Here are 3 methods for delivering value to your market that you must have a grasp of. You must understand, right? The first method is what we call product leadership. Here, your focus is innovation, new technologies, better products or services, right? Because what you want to have is product leadership. Because your products are new, different, and unique, your prices are likely to be higher than those of your competition, but you're delivering a superior product or service. The second method to consider is what we call operational excellence. You can deliver your product or service at a lower cost than that of your competitors, thanks to better manufacturing processes, better economies, or other advantages. Your product or service is typical for the category, not the best and not the worst. In mature industries, most companies are competing on operational excellence, right? Those companies that cannot produce at a lower price will lose in the market eventually. The third method to consider in the method for delivering value is customer intimacy. With customer intimacy, your goal is to solve your customers' problems with a broad portfolio or a customized set of products or services. You are selling a relationship that is superior to the relationship offered by your competitors. Most companies focus on 1 or 2 value propositions. It's impossible to deliver on all 3. Why? Here's another way to think of it, right? Look at it like this. Would you want to deliver a product or service that is the best in the market or cheapest in the market, right? And most comprehensive in the market? So these are 3 options. Best in the market, cheapest in the market, most comprehensive in the market. Understanding how you deliver value to the market is important as you build your brand and interact with the market. You can't be an Apple and a Techno in the market at the same time. It will bring clarity to decisions about your pricing. You can, with Apple and Techno, you understand the market position. You can already see how it affects the pricing. Your distribution, your creatives, your messaging, your marketing campaign design, your brand, and even your people. Choose your primary value proposition and secondary value proposition if you have one. But you can only at the same time execute on 2 on the same product line. If you sell to multiple markets, you may wish to select your value proposition for each. So that's important to look at. The next step, a third step here, is you need to outline the strategy for your brand. The brand strategy section of your marketing plan defines the entire experience that your market has with your offering or company. Your brand is what you stand for, a promise that you make, the personality that you convey. Your brand works to reinforce your positioning in the marketplace. Your brand experience is the essence of what you represent. So it's the embodiment of your positioning and the experience you wish to deliver at each interaction with the market, each phase or stage of your interaction with the market, right? So good brands deliver a promise to the market, communicating a simple, singular idea that supports your positioning and the mind share that you wish to own, and have consistent personality and visuals. You must remember this about your brand. What are some steps you can take in achieving this? First, explore the elements that will shape your brand strategy. Since branding is intangible, there are different ways to approach it, yet there is no single accepted method. Brands that tap into our emotions are far more powerful than brands that don't. Connecting with human emotions is an inexact science at best. It's more an art. and it's the main thrust of consumer marketing. Studies have shown that business brands can stimulate the human mind and emotions in the same manner as consumer brands. You may be able to accomplish this if you develop your brand strategy around the emotional benefits of using your product or your service. A good way to start exploring the emotional benefits of your brand is to consider the features and benefits of your product or service. A feature is an element of what something does or is. It's usually a noun. For example, a car's features may include a ski rack and an upgraded stereo system. A benefit, on the other hand, is a positive result that the feature delivers. So it's crucial you understand that, the distinction there. Then you need to determine whether each benefit is functional or emotional. For functional benefits, these are benefits that are directly related to the functionality of the feature, right? Again, for example, an upgraded stereo provides higher quality sounds. Then you're looking at emotional benefit. This benefits the user's feelings. An upgraded stereo may make the user feel like a rock star. A feature often has multiple benefits, and sometimes the emotional benefits are less obvious. For each functional benefit you identify, you must think about the emotional impact that benefits can have on your buyer. You want to record those emotional benefits below, then determine how important each feature and benefit is to your customers. And so there are 3 levels of importance that you must always keep at the back of your mind and that you must continually and consistently consider. 1, expected. These are basic and expected. A customer wouldn't buy without this feature or benefits. That's the reality. Every product or service in the category must offer it. As long as you say, for example, you're a hand sanitizer, they are fundamental expectations. Second is adds value. Adds value, but most customers probably won't purchase on this factor alone. Still, it helps differentiate your product or service from those of your competitors. The third consideration is will buy. Customers will definitely choose you over your competitors based on this feature or benefit alone. It is that valuable. So these are basic fundamentals to get you started with that marketing plan today. It is so important to implement strategy in the marketing function of your business. You can't do it arbitrarily. You can't do it abstractly. You must be focused. You must be intentional. And you must be strategic about your marketing. Your marketing is how you are discovered. It's how you are found. It's how you communicate your value. It's how you'll be responded to. It's how you'll be appraised even before the customer ever interacts with what you're actually selling. Even before the customer will ever make a single payment or purchase of that product or service. So your marketing, by all means, is not something to take for granted. It is something to be extremely strategic about, and it is something to get right. As we popularly say, it is so important to put your best foot forward, and you will never get a second chance to make a first impression. Thank you for being a part of Business Toolkit for SMEs today. As usual, like, share, subscribe. I'm sure someone in your community will need this. Thank you for being a part of today's class. Until next time, see you once again.